Welcome to the big blue house. Okay. Alright. Scoot. Hold on, I'm not getting you again. Coffee. I need a coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'll put that right there. I'll put that right there. All right. Let's do good morning. I wouldn't let you watch yesterday, huh? Oh, Jammy Life? Yeah, I'm always in Jammy Life. It's great. It's great. My sister's like, I have the same clothes as like New Year's. My sister's like, you wearing the same outfit? And I was like, no. Like I actually have, well, same sweatshirt as always. Really, Max? But I have 3 pairs of these pants because they're my favorite. Oh, Maximilian. What do you want? I don't want you up there. Good morning. So we're going to do, I almost did today, tomorrow, Thursday. Today, tomorrow. Am I missing a day? Yeah. Today, Monday. Oh, it'll be today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But today's Monday. I did some rearranging yesterday, guys. Some. My plants out of the windows. I got 2 in the windows. They can hack it. I think they can hack it. I think. We'll find out, right? Max, why are you in Sheldon's enclosure? You're going to be kidding me. I don't know why. I don't know why my gnome is over here. One of the cats must have thought it was a toy. One of my cats must have thought it was a toy. I hope you guys had a good New Year. Oh, I feel like you guys are like up way too high. I feel like you're up way too high. All right. Which cards do I want to use? Oh yeah, I got new cats too. Oh, my other ones are in a box with the crystal. And those ones are right there. Okay. All right. It's tricky. I do need a book that's over there. Oh, that's fun to walk by. Okay. Do you remember? That's you guys' song. That's your song. I want to light a candle. I just don't know lighters. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's light a candle. All right. Lit. You stay there. I'm like whispering. Oh, so comfy. It's so comfy. Okay. I was trying to pick up on the vibe, and I'm not really picking up on anything. So, ooh, you know what I just heard? Shimmy, 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 yeah, shimmy, shimmy, yeah. No. It's Tom Hanks. Oh, the peanut butter balls was so good. We had such a great time. It was so nice to be outside in 50-degree weather and then hear it rain on the tarp. It was awesome. It was a good way to bring in the new year. Me and Ash haven't seen each other in a while too, so it was nice to play catch up. Oh, it was sounded like rain on a tent is like one of my favorite sounds when I listen to water. Or like on a tin roof. It really just depends if somebody's recorded it just right. If me and Ash weren't talking, I literally would have recorded that to fall asleep to it. It was just amazing. I just felt like I hadn't been outside in so long. You know? That is, I mean, honestly, I think I got together with some of the girls right before surgery. So from like August to now, it's been like 6 months since I've really socialized. And then went back to work and then got the news with my mom. So it's been a while since like we hung. And we typically do New Year's anyway. We typically just, me, her, and the kids it's just kind of what we do. People popped in and out. throughout the night, but like Marsh came by with Josh and things like that, but it was really nice. It was nice. Thanks. Made beef sausage and crump mashed potatoes, dinner for everyone. Where are you from? Are you from the UK? Sounds good. It's an Irish dish with potatoes. Ohio. What meal is that like native to? So it was just thanks, Tara. It was really it's just nice to get out. I just felt like I was connecting with like what traditional. I've never heard anybody with that dish like that. Is it like just like a beef stew? You just added sausage? I mean kraut? It's the sauerkraut that's throwing me off. Oh, I love corned beef and cabbage. I love it. Um, so I was more excited to be outside, connecting like with the universe. Like it was nice. It was nice. And then me and Ash had some conversations like where we never really conversate. She's like, I watch your channel every once in a while. I'm like, you do? She's like, yeah, I try to watch almost like all of them. I'm like, holy shit, like stuff like we really don't like share with each other. Um, which you think we would, right? But I really don't talk about my work like that with the girls, like the spiritual side. Like, so she was talking about like conspiracy theorists and stuff she's been reading and yada yada. Um, so I kind of gave it like my twist on things and what's like happening. She's like, holy shit. She's like, I guess it kind of makes sense. But we were talking about like, here's the tricky part. I have my belief. Everyone has their belief. We know about the COVID vaccine, this and that. She's got a chiropractor. They all get together. They like different groups of doctors. And in the last few months, everyone that has like cancer that you've been hearing about is already in stage 4. Like you can't save it. So is it because nobody went to the doctors for a year? Is it that the physicians always just dismissed it because you came up positive for COVID, so other things were underlined? There's just we're talking about like a lot of theories, and then I kind of gave my theory on how it's linked to the planetary system and karma. We all make our choices, right? And it's depending on everybody's belief system or whatnot. Like a lot of people would like to blame it on the vaccine. Does the vaccine have something to do with it? The vaccine has a lot to do with a lot, but I don't know. So like we just talked about stuff like that we don't typically talk about because she wanted to know about my other channel. Same with Marsh, the people I hang with, and it is like, I'll just send you the video when it's uploaded. Like, it's just too much to explain. I know it sounds crappy, but it's like overwhelming to like explain them. So I'm like, I'll just send it to you. But, so we touched base on like, doing the other channel and again, like really didn't get into it. But it was nice because I don't know. Like we just don't typically talk about that stuff. We really, really don't. And I'm going to keep hitting my tree. My lovely tree. Hold on. So we were talking about, just spiritual stuff and beliefs. And I was like, well, if you believe in reincarnation and this and that, and she's like, I don't. Very atheist. So it's just kind of my belief on why it's all happening and going down like that is, from my knowledge and what I truly believe is the right answer. It was the alignment of the North Node and the South Node that haven't come into alignment like that in a long time. And it's karmic, it's destiny. We pick it. You get to choose to live, you get to choose to die when it comes to certain stuff. If you're gonna, battle something, you're gonna give up. It's a lot. It's a lot for me to even discuss myself, knowing what's going on with a lot of people. And especially in regards to what's going on in my family, it's like, I don't even like knowing those answers and why stuff like that's happening. So it's even hard for me to absorb, but I know why it's happening, which doesn't make it any easier, knowing that it's linked to karma. It is what it is. So anywho, I just got like wicked anxiety. Well, I've had it, but getting up and going back down gave me even more. So it was nice to touch base with her like that, because we haven't done that in a long time. German tradition. Nice. I saw like whenever I think of potatoes, I get pulled to an Irish dish. Kukakan, that's something like that. Where's my phone? Kukakan. It almost is like Caucasian. Said really funny. An Irish dish made with potatoes, Kukakan. It's a good cock looking. Oh, wonderful. Gotta love my accent. Let me try to write that in. Kukakan. It's like cabbage and potato. Okay, so it's Colcannon, Colcock. Yeah, so I don't know why I got the cock pot, because it's actually Colcannon. So I think the way the Irish make it, though, like the way they pronounce it, it literally sounds like there's like a C or a COK in it. I've never made it. Mind you, I've came across this recipe like 8 years ago, and I've never made it. But it just sounds phenomenal. Colcannon. It's the way the Irish say it. They just say it with such, their emphasis on it. But traditional Irish recipe: mashed potatoes, cabbage. You can tell kale just kicked in recently. Scallions and butter. It just sounds amazing. And onions. It's like, oh, I just made this cabbage dish where I sauteed it with like onions and cabbage and sausage. It wasn't great. I'd take out the sausage. But I used the peeler and like did strands of like carrot. I'm trying to think like what else I can put in it as in like a vegetarian or a vegan type dish. Because it didn't need the meat. But it was really good. And I just realized yesterday when I went into the refrigerator, the leftovers are down here, and it's been in there for about 6 weeks. So I will be emptying that out into garbage bags, like Demula's bags, Shaw's bags, Hannaford's, Lehman's, whatever grocery store I go to. I go to all of them. And I'll be doing that outside. Like The hose is still connected. It shouldn't be though, but I think it is. No, I took it apart. I'll bring some hot water down there, swish it around and toss it. Because that is going to be like, oh, mushrooms would be good in it too. But that was the first time I made like a dish like that. I came across it. One of these dudes, I always send myself, my own messenger is filled with food. I'm just looking real quick, see if I can find it. It's all food. Constantly sending myself food. It's like a southern thing. So I took the those potatoes look bomb. It's definitely a southern thing. I had a spice in it I wasn't crazy about. I could have just substituted it for Cajun. I think it was that tempura looks good. December 6th. I'll show you it real quick. It's in here. Those look delicious too. Here it is.
The other day I made like the best southern fried cabbage, and while everybody on here making soup, I know y'all was wanting this instead. Plenty of flavor in here, and yeah, this is another good one for the cold weather, so let me show y'all how to get down. First, I chopped up and then I cooked down some bacon in the skillet. Then I removed the bacon from the skillet. In that same skillet, I added some sliced up andouille sausage. Once that was seared up real good, I took that out as well. I took out some of that grease from the skillet. Next, I added a bunch of peppers and onions. Sauteed that for a few minutes, and then next thing I added was my chopped cabbage. I put a lid on it. No, you don't want to season it yet. After about 10 minutes, get that all mixed up till it look like that. Hit it with some Cajun seasoning, some all-purpose, some black pepper. Add the sausage and the bacon back in there, and look, I swear I could eat this for dinner every single night. Put this over some rice.
So it was Cajun. I think it's allspice, all seasoning. I'm not crazy about. Well, no, I like the all seasoning by Goya. I always get that one. I think I did too much Cajun, but I like Cajun. Oh, it's too much Cajun. I like cayenne. That's what it is. So that's what I made, and it was okay. It wasn't as good as it sounds. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I'm like, I can just tweak it and like leave the sausage out, leave the bacon out, because the bacon, once you put it back in, even if you just top it, it gets a little warm. I don't even, because I do my bacon wicked crispy with toppings like that, but I don't typically like mac and cheese, that type of stuff. Lonnie makes a good one. She likes the bacon in, and I'm like, I don't like chewing bacon that's not like extra crispy. So it sounds phenomenal, but it wasn't like that great. My sister loved it. My mom, not so much. Tonight I gotta make Swedish meatballs for her because that's what she wants. Swedish meatballs. So yeah. I think I want to make like a buffalo chicken egg roll too. Ben's mother made them for Christmas, and I've been thinking about them. My sister makes a really good buffalo dip. But basically, it's just buffalo dip wrapped in like a wonton. But it's convenient, but I don't know. Kind of seems greasy. I love buffalo. It's one of my favorite like spices for like in regards to like hot sauce. I mean, I like all hot sauces, but I love spice. But I want to say buffalo is one of my favorites for heat. But that's not true because I like all sorts of heat. So I don't know why I keep saying that. But when you make the dip, sometimes it's just kind of like greasy. Kind of not down for that. Me and Ashley were talking the difference between dry scalp and dandruff. I didn't know that was like different. She's like, yeah, dandruff's like moist. I'm like, oh, that word. I can use the word moist, but she can't. But I didn't know that because I'm like, all right here. I was gonna get my hair colored again, and then I'm like, see, It's like flaking just right in here, but not anywhere else, just right at the tip. And then I noticed, like, even in my eyebrows, when they get itchy, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, I think I got dandruff. She's like, let me look. She's like, no, that's just dry scalp. I can put a softener in the water thing, but I don't know anything about that. But I didn't know dandruff was like wet, moist. Did you guys know that? Or did I just figure that out at 45 years old? Did I just figure that out at 45 years old? What? It's like ice melt. It melts. Oils, moisturizers. So it's oily, like, so it doesn't flake out then, right? That's gotta suck then, having dandruff. Looks like you got like, so you can't pick out the dandruff then, right? I always thought it was the same thing, guys. I didn't realize it was literally two different things like that. You think I would go into cosmetology for all those years, but I just forgot. So maybe I should just use coconut oil. We didn't even finish our conversation in regards to that. What do you use on your scalp for dry skin? Lonnie for Christmas bought me so much hair stuff. I couldn't believe it. Medicated shampoo. I don't want a medicated shampoo. Did I just say dandruff? For dry scalp. It's been like this off and on, but now it's just like, it's there. Like when I'm working with patients, I'm like, I know they're looking at my like little dry head right there. It's becoming a thing for me, so I want to take care of it. Mix 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts water. Really? Vinegar won't dry your hair out? Let it sit for 5 minutes for washing it out gently. There's a dandruff shampoo, but I thought those two were different. Ooh, coconut oil, apple cider vinegar, aloe vera for calming dry inflamed scalp. But my scalp doesn't itch, so I'm not trying to put anything on my scalp that's going to make it itchy. I don't even know why this is a thing right now, but let me just show you what Lonnie bought me for Christmas. And I'm like, are you trying to tell your mother? Are you trying to tell me like I'm getting really old and I need to like step my game up here? Like, I'm not shitting you, okay? She got me makeup. I don't know what's in here. All sorts of, you name it. But look at all of this, okay? This is shampoo. It's like a soap bar that you rub this on your scalp, okay? And it's literally like a soap bar. I know some of you guys that deal with this stuff, you're all over it and you know exactly what I'm talking about. 1 and 2 scalp scrub clarifying. Okay, this box smells amazing, so I might keep that out. She says this is the best, and it's super expensive for curly hair. She had to have spent like hundreds. I was like, you're the best daughter ever. Curl Quench coconut oil. I know it's not Maui. I forget how she said it. It doesn't even sound like Maui. Oh, body lotion. I'll leave that out. Thank you. Kui. That's the one. Oh, that is Maui. I don't know how this one said. Detox shampoo. A scalp thing. Dry shampoo. Hair. I don't know what this is. This is the one I can't pronounce that sounds funny, but it's not how it's said. Olaplex, I do like that serum. Oh, she got me a little Burt's Bee thing. I can leave that out. Scrub for the shower. And a stone. I forgot. I gotta break that apart. Vanilla cream hand cream. Oh, this is Tapestry. She's so sweet. And a calendar. You think I would have went through all this already. So sweet, right? Is this the one I wanted to leave out? 2-in-1 Scalp clarifying shampoo. 2-in-1 Scalp scrub. I'll leave that out. And then makeup. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy moly, what is she trying to tell me? That I need to do my hair more, that I need to put makeup on. What are you trying to tell me, girlfriend? So I think I'll try this on my scalp later. Oh, I forgot to put the dry shampoo away. No, that's actually regular shampoo. Oh, very cute. Has anyone ever used this? It's literally shampoo. And it's like a bar of soap. Ultra. It's on your phone. She loves Ultra store. I don't think I've ever been in there except to get her a gift certificate. I don't do makeup, guys. Me and Ash were just talking about that. She's like, my wrinkles and blah, 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 and yada, yada. And I was like, well, she thinks like she's like aging a little bit. Because I told Marsh she looked like she was aging a little bit, but she took it personally. So I don't know if like I said it right, but you know when people like change, you go in a certain pinnacle, like you're maturing. She took it offensively. So we like laugh about it, but I'm like, I don't know why anyone would take that personally. It had to have been just the way I said it, but some people get a lot of work done. Like she'll do like the Botox, she'll do, you name it, she does it all. Not Ash. But, and I was like, well, I'm 45. I don't wash my face. I never have. The only time I wash my face is in the shower. I really don't wear makeup. You know? So I think it goes a long way with using products and shit on your face, you know? And then I'll just do face cream. That's really it. But Ashley is not aging like that. She was like, huh. And then I was like, well, my skin is starting to sag like a little bit, not a lot. And then I was like, but I don't even think I would do Botox. I possibly, if I was to do anything, it would be like that laser thing where it just kind of like tightens your skin a little bit, but it takes away dead cells. And that would probably be the furthest I would ever go. I mean, I don't even like facials because I don't need that shit rubbed in my skin. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. So I got Lonnie. That's healthier than Botox. Well, Botox, look, I got wrinkles. Oh, okay. I'm fucking 45. Of course I'm going to have wrinkles. But injections, Botox, I mean, I got one friend that does it all. She smiles, you won't even find a fucking wrinkle. Yeah, she looks great. She works hard for her body. But to be so damn healthy and careful about what you put into like your liver and all that, like, but yet you put injections and all this other stuff, like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Anywho, I'm telling you, like, I've never taught the kids to like wash their face and stuff like that. Like, I never did a washcloth. I've had this conversation with you with the kids. I've never washed their face at night, maybe in the morning to wake them up, but it would never had soap in it. And they all have great skin. The only one who ever had acne issues was Lonnie, but she started putting product the minute she got a zit when she turned like 15. She started using product over and over, and I'm just like, it's just a zit. And my kids' complexions are great. Like Mia, when she gets her period, she'll get a zit and break out here and there, just like me. But like besides that, like, I don't know. Does that make me a bad mom and never taught my kids to wash their face? I never washed my face. The only time I wash my face is in the shower. And I just use a nice light Dove soap. I don't know. My body's not hating me for it. My skin's not hating me for it, I'll tell you that. So, you know what I did try last year? In between my thighs, I noticed got a little loose. My fault. Once you guys start the gym, as we get older, let me just tell you, as we start the gym, exercising, biking, that type of stuff, the minute you stop, your skin starts to sag instantly. I'm just like, is this a thing? So I went to Home Remedies, and I'm like, what tightens the inner thighs right there? That one little spot, that little curve. And I tried aloe vera and then letting it dry. I guess if you do that to 4 to 6 weeks, it can tighten your skin. I did it off and on for like a week, so it didn't work. But I just don't have to see what I'm saying? Like, that's the last thing on my mind when I go to bed is to get all like, ooh, and dolled up, and not dolled up, but like all this like cream and then body cream. I just don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me. I did use it around my eyes once because it's supposed to take like that pigmentation away, but it stung my eyes. And it was like all red for like 3 days. Like my skin's too sensitive for it. So I can't tell you if that method naturally works, but I did attempt it. But yeah. You won't catch me doing that type of stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but Botox, liposuction, boob job, you name it. Like, facials where it like takes away like layers of skin and then your face looks burnt for days. Like, I don't. Whatever floats your boat, guys. Whatever floats your boat. For real. Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, me and Ash were talking about that type of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just lucked out. I don't know. I don't really call it like lucky. I just don't fuck with my face. That's all. I just don't fuck with my face. For good reason. So, but I thought that was amazing of Lonnie. She must have spent hundreds on me. And I'm like, but what are you trying to tell me? I need to do my hair more often. I need to put makeup on. Like, I'm like, oh, so sweet. But I did buy her a facial thing. I went to a place that's so fancy. One of the facials was like $300. I was like, is this a fucking joke? Like, is this a joke? The cheapest facial was like teen facial for like 150. I was like, the fuck is this shit? I walked in there, I'm like, so superficial. And then like by the time like I saw the like little brochure, and the men were walking out, and the women had like champagne in their hands, and they were laughing, and I was just like, all right, maybe I can adjust to this a little bit. But you're not gonna catch me like doing all that shit. But I'm like, if I was gonna join any little club, this might be the one. And I like snuck my head in. I'm like, oh, like even like the decorations, the decor, like it's just so like glamorous. Something aesthetics or something. You name it, they do it. But the women, you could tell like the women at the registers or whatever, like must have been 50, 60. They look fucking 40. You can tell they're older, but they look great, you know? MD something. I don't know, but I'm like, okay. But I just feel like if I start doing stuff like that, like I just don't want to fuck with my body face. Like I don't know. Like you got a miracle pill? Because last time I checked, there's no such thing. It just requires a lot of work. I don't know if I like this lotion. Pink glow. Soft and dreamy. Yeah, I'm giving that away. Me no likey. But the more I stood there and like talked to them, now Lonnie, when she walks into this place, I'm telling you, like, she's gonna be fucking addicted to this place. Addicted. And then I was like, do I do the same thing for Jade? I ended up getting Jade like multiple gift certificates to a massage therapist for her back and stuff. But Lonnie, this is right up her fucking alley. Like, she's just gonna be so excited. But she's gonna be addicted to this place. But hey, whatever, it's coming out of your pocket, not mine. Not mine. But I'm not gonna lie, like the more I stood there and they were talking and I was looking, but I mean, yeah, like $300 like dollar facial was like the in between facial. So I don't know what all the fancy stuff is they do. I'm talking like crazy stuff, like even the teen facial, it takes like the peach fuzz off your face. And I'm like, I don't want her taking the fuzz off her face. But sure as shit, come to find out, she already does that. I'm like, why would you do that? You shave your face, you wax. What do you do? What are you doing? I'm just going to read you a list. I'll show you what they did. It's like, holy panoli. Before and after. What do they work with? Teeth too? Those photos are bomb. I didn't see those photos. I'm loving those. But let's just get to their facials real quick. Let me tell you what it is they do to your face. Let me just tell you what they do to your face. It doesn't even sound fun. Get a credit card. Yeah. People that go there are going to need a credit card. Botox, cool sculpting, skin tightening, facials, hair removal, micro needling. I don't know what that is. Skin resurfacing, IPL, photo facial. Like, let's just get to the facials. Oh, a diamond glow is $210. Non-invasive medical grade skin resurfacing treatment stimulates, exfoliates, extracts, infuses. Overall appearance, clarity, texture, tone. Without irritation or downtime. And a glam facial, $325. Takes away the peach fuzz and the dead cells. Microderma something facial, $240. Like, I'm just like, I don't even understand, guys. I just don't. Anyhow, enough with this conversation. But I don't. Laser hair. Marsh does that slowly. Chick has like no hair on her body. I'm like, I just don't even understand. What is micro needling? Ratio frequency, painless, non-invasive, non-surgical treatment that stimulates production of collagen and brightens and tightens the face and the neck. Platelet-rich plasma to enhance results. What to expect during treatment. 36 insulated gold-tipped needles. Yeah, see, fuck this shit. Like, what? How long is recovery? Couple days. Downtime. You're free about to go about your day, but strongly advise against touching your face or applying anything for at least 16 hours. Recommended series, 3 to 5 sessions. So by the time you're done with your 5th session, you've spent $4,000 to tighten your face. Anywho, I don't know why we're talking about this. Guys, you're gorgeous just the way you are, okay? Honestly. Don't even know why this is a topic. I don't know if you guys, it's got to be linked to the collective. I don't know if you're aging. We're all aging, guys. We're all aging here, right? So I don't know if there's a freaking complex here, because this is not a typical conversation we would have by any means, which I find is very strange. Not super strange, but a little strange. So I don't know if it's like an aging, you guys feel like, yeah, you're aging or something. Like, I don't know. You do all that? Have fun with that. I'd rather my $4,000 go elsewhere. Like a little mini vacation for the weekend. Like, I don't know. Makes you feel good, but I don't, we've never had this discussion, or I showed you Lonnie's products, but I said the same thing. Like, are you telling me, like, I need to do my hair more? What are you trying to tell me here? But I just thought that was wonderful of her. I was like, that's so sweet. But to do my hair, I just have too much of it. It's just an excuse, right? I'm not going to cut it, though. Anywho, and now I'm looking at my lipstick. So I don't know. But I need to get an eye cleaning thing. We age, guys. Okay? So it is what it is. So I think I got some viewers struggling with age. And it's okay. Burt's Bees. Oh, tips and toes. This is all for your toes. I got a big kit here just for my toes. Oh, and tips. I'm assuming that's my fingernails. She just glammed my ass out. What was I going to do? Oh, clean my glasses. I got to wash my hands, though, because I don't like that scent. What I think the message might be here is to actually just exfoliate, like your skin in the shower, the dead cells. I think that's the bigger message here, guys. Because, let me just feed Sheldon. When I just washed my hands, I used my fingernail scrubber to make sure I didn't have anything under my fingertips. And I typically don't go to that extent. Sheldon! I really think the bigger message here is a detox. But not in the typical way. I'm just thinking like a body scrub in the shower. Yeah, like I'll scrub my head with that stuff because my scalp is dry, but in a way, I almost feel like it's saying, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like cleansing, like in a bath, but like not, like I got goosebumps. So I know this is where it's going. So if you have like that scrubby stuff, like scrub, it's probably just getting rid of dead cells, which is strange because it doesn't like detoxify, but I don't know, maybe cloak yourself or as you're washing yourself. Put like a spell on it. I put a spell on you. I like getting older too. Not like really old, but I mean I love my age. So much freedom. Oh, yeah, see there's weird stuff coming underneath my fingernails. It feels all sandy. I need to wash my hands again. Oh, no I don't. I just dug into Sheldon's food. That makes sense. I'm like, what the fuck? Sheldon. I gotta put him under his light. He's cold. He's just sitting there. I'm gonna hook you up, buddy. You're still cold. You wanna say hi to everybody? Oh, I know. I didn't mean to wake you up. He's so cold. He's so cold. Yeah. Yeah. Nice and warm. You lay down. This little enclosure only gets to 75. I need to like, but then when I make it hotter, he comes out. I need it up by like 1 notch. I was thinking about even, because it's just that he's not really, I mean, typically he was hibernating and I really don't want him to, but I'm going to let him do his like natural thing. Typically he would have already have done that and he's not because I think it's warm enough. But I thought about like even on top of his closure to put like tinfoil on it to keep the heat in. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know. Let's just read. I have no fucking idea where this read is going. Oh, I still smell it on my hands. It's strong. Try to counteract it. I don't know what type of messages these are for you guys, but interesting to say the least. I don't know. Ew. I don't know if it's like plain Jane and then superficial energy. I don't know. And I don't even really want to say superficial, but some of it, like, I mean, if that's what boosts your confidence, great. But it's your demeanor and your character that matters. If that's what works for you, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Self-care. But to what extreme? Because I feel like that's going to catch up on people. We wouldn't be having this conversation if that's not the case. I almost feel like the collective is... I got goosebumps, but I don't know how to explain it. Like who? Like, self-care is one thing, guys, but I work hard for my body, and it's like I work hard for my money, but it's like I hear body. So like I don't know. If you're doing it to impress other people, I don't know how that's going to come back around and affect people. But there's something with that energy, clear as day. Again, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So I don't know how that's going to come back around, because that speaks more of than just insecurities. That's like ego and yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to come back around, but that shift's coming in. See, I'm telling you, the way I channel and get my messages sometimes is just so bizarre, but it's targeting that group next. So I don't know how it's targeting that group. To me, it boils down to what you're projecting. Because, I mean, if you go to the gym and you do this and you're eating that, like, it's self-care. You're doing it for yourself. But if it's, you're going to the gym because you want to look good for other people, yeah, I don't know how that's going to come back around and bite people. I wouldn't think this would be like a wave that would hit the collective, but I think it is. Doesn't seem like a typical wave, though. I don't know how they're going to break that down. I almost heard like breaking down like a DNA. That's not going to go down very well for people. It's almost like breaking down your self-esteem all over again to build yourself up. That's going to take time. I don't know what that's in regards to, guys, but that's apparently the next wave, I guess. So I don't know. Let's just read, because that's like, I wouldn't say it's strange to me, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain that one. I really don't. Okay. So we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let me just touch base with my sister. I know my dad wanted to leave at some point, because if I gotta do YouTube upstairs, I'd rather take it upstairs now. Let me just call her real quick. That way we don't get interrupted. Hi, good morning. I am hungry now. Oh, yeah. Before I started YouTube, because I don't like starting the cards and then needing to go upstairs and being interrupted. I'd rather just do it now. So that's all. So I'll go talk to him. Okay. We have to take it upstairs at some point. We'll just take it upstairs. Different answers from everybody. So it is what it is. The energy this week, hey buddy. Oh, I didn't mean to bang. Internet means to bang. Before we started getting into all of this, when I was sensing the energy, we might have to go upstairs, guys, at some point. When I was sensing the energy, it felt a little chaotic. And I felt like a lot of other things too, but I was like, I don't remember what I was like. I was like, oh, maybe it just feels that way, or then I was like, is it my energy? And then I realized, it's not really my energy, because I feel like I'm gonna have a calm week, but we do have, it's like, surprise, surprise, I probably won't, but we do go into Venus again, right? The first, Venus enters Aquarius, which I don't think it's going to have a huge impact, but it's probably the full moon. And then Mars goes direct, but that's a good thing. That energy might seep into this energy, like in regards to like the next 8 days. I'm just doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before we do weekend energy, because I have Thursday off, so we'll come on and do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or whatnot. But So it's probably the full moon that I'm sensing, which is Friday, which typically people already feel. And it is going into Cancer, which is feelings, emotions. Like that read I did yesterday morning? It was like all water element. And with Mercury kicking off with a full moon, it's like, holy shit. So I don't think it's like your mind playing tricks on you. Do I feel illusionary energy a little bit? A little bit, but that's Neptune, and Uranus can do that too. It's more Uranus, but there's something with conjunctions. We do have Uranus that goes into Taurus, but that's like a couple weeks away. That's like going into the third week. I guess let's just see what the cards say. So, yeah, see, no, I feel something and I don't quite think it's the full moon. I don't know if it's giving people anxiety. I mean, it's the full moon. What is happening with my glasses here? Let me try cleaning it with this. I feel like there's like one spot. It's driving me bananas. So if we mesh in like the whole looking good for other people, that would make sense in a way, only because I keep getting pulled to the same paper. But I really don't think it's the Venus transit like that. But I mean, could be. I feel like it's more. Oh, my pendulum's doing something weird. It's like bouncing. All right. So it is the Venus enters Aquarius, which is now. So not a coincidence that we were just talking about all the beauty, because it rules your health. I'm spacing this, so I'm not spacing it. I think it's just because it's everything. It's home life, it's finances, it's health, it's beauty. It's Venus. Venus is named after beauty. So it's not even the full moon. So here we go again with the beauty. So I've never felt energy like this, so I don't know how this is going to kick in. What to expect when Venus goes into Aquarius? Because I don't think it's like the typical. Venus in Aquarius, the first celestial event 2022, how to make the most of it. We all have a wonderful friend who gets along with everybody except our own partner. We watch, bedazzle, both narrative, elective, but then BFF meets up with our handmate, eggnog. What? This is going to be a tough transit because it's saying out of Aquarius, they're the ones that need the most space. But then true Aries is self-interested but wants to be with others. Ultimately, the Ram. But with Aquarius, it's a bit more oil and water. While Venus doesn't hate being a water barrier, Venus only wants to bring love after all, but it's the version of the planet Diamonds. When it transits, I'm struggling to talk. Holy shit, the anxiety. What the fuck? When it transits through this sign, it's an example how we might look. We can think about someone's natal chart. People are drawn to intellectual types and stand apart in certain ways. So, see, this is about looks. So this little Venus and Aquarius character stretch might give some hints on what to expect in the next few weeks concerning romance and what turns you on or off.
I'm taking off.
Okay, I'm going to go upstairs. How might we align this energy? So clearing the air, finding friend zone, getting artsy. Okay. All right, so this really is the Venus and Aquarius vibe. I just said, let me clear my throat. So that made me antsy. It like made me so I don't know. I need a fucking bin. Where's the bin I just had there? Oh, I used it. All right. I guess I'm just gonna put these in my pocket. I'm gonna unplug you, bring you upstairs. I feel like I need a crystal. I'm gonna need these books. You know, I just went up there and asked him if he was leaving. He was like, I don't know. Fucking cranky. Cranky. Hello. Okay. Okay. She's got a gazillion shoes right there. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm sitting where she does her makeup. I don't think I've ever channeled energy like this, ever, guys. I ain't shitting you. It's very bizarre. I don't really even know what to expect. I mean, we got the boob things. I just, this isn't like, hey, like, it really isn't like, hey, we're getting our Venus on. Like, wake up. This is like, bye-bye, superficial. I don't even think it's like that. It's like a whole different type of bye-byes. I don't know. I mean, I don't. Does this light turn on? Probably. It's just not plugged in. Home, office, day. We got 3 empty fucking containers here. And I got the goosebumps because we got 3 empty containers. And what, she got like that chai thing that was hundreds. See what I'm saying, guys? Like, I don't. Oh, yeah, because we need this extra light for our face. I mean, look at me. I'm a fucking raging wreck right now. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I got a mirror. Oh, my Lord. I don't know what this means for you guys, but I know in love it's difficult because it's Aquarius energy, and Aquarius does speak of partnerships and stuff, guys, but this is different. Yeah, see, there's a lesson here. Oh my God. Sitting at a vanity, so this is not. I feel like I need more light right here. Oh my God, squeaky fucking chair. Those kitten sneakers that I bought, I don't know why Mia has them, but I will tell you, so uncomfortable. He had these for years. But do you know online, because they don't make them anymore, they're like worth like $800-900? And I'm like, I'm not selling you sneakers online. So I know this has to do with like superficial shit too, because I mean, I probably bought them for like $200 because every year, I don't know, my kids have always liked kicks. I've always spent good money on kicks, but the fact that you can't find those anymore, I don't know, I think it sounds like 800, if not more. I didn't even know they were up here. So I feel like I need more light, but it keeps telling me no. So I guess let's do this. But again, like, not a coincidence that it was sitting at the vanity. So I don't know, like, if like you're vain, you're gonna get a wake-up call. I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't think we've ever, guys, I've talked about, how many times have we talked about like certain stuff and beauty and like getting your vibe back. But I don't think I've ever channeled energy like this. So like this is a huge collective wake up with this Venus. I mean, I'm looking at all my breakaways for when I let the kids braid my hair. And I'm just like, I don't even like, it's just a breakaway. Like it will grow back. Court, you're not the only one channeled. I hear that. Oh, okay. So this is a big one then, because we typically don't touch base on beauty. I mean, I'm real good at boosting you guys' like confidence if I needed to, right? But I don't think this is like, oh, you're talking channelers, not tarot readers. Okay. Well, I channel too, so. But this, it has to be a big deal. Because why would I show you guys the products that Alana got me? Like, it's so clear. Clearing the air, because Aquarius is a fixed sign and is ruled by Saturn. It's time to clear away wishy-washy romantic entanglements. If you got your hands in too many cookie jars, you could be wanting fewer snacks. This might be due to the fact that we're in that clarifying power of Aquarius that separates boys from men. Remember, Saturn is about commitment, so romance might become less about playing hide and seek at recess and more about finding a study buddy for anatomy class. Well, that sounds amazing, because I'm done fucking stupid. At the same time, this transit could be even more extreme than you think. You may feel like you need your space from an erotic tug of war from January. Clarity around romance or distance from an entity are both indications of Venus and Aquarius joints. Finding the friend zone. If you're needing our Aquarian space over the next few weeks, it would do us well to recall the water barriers associated with friendship, social networking, and community. Rather than being romantically involved with anybody, we may desire instead of exist more, all encompassing friend zone with everyone. If you're more focused on friends, don't resist the cosmic pull. You're being forewarned. However, because Venus is always looking to connect people through love, this aspect could make you feel sick of the token of finding romance through a friend or becoming involved with one. I've been feeling that energy too, where it's like someone you're not like romantically attracted to, or yes, it's a big transit. This is gonna make you guys think in a different way. Like, say you're straight, you might be interested in men. You might be interested in women. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is big. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen with everybody like that. But it could just be a friend where you're like, but like maybe you try to keep it friend zone, but it's not gonna stay friend zone because Aquarius is in regards to partnership, and Venus likes to commit, and it's Saturn likes to commit. So at the end of this transit, you might find yourself in a relationship with some of you. But dating, hooking up, that type of stuff in this transit is, I don't know. Because it's more desire. Venus in Aquarius is more desire of beautiful objects. Venus, its ruler, chooses beauty. So this is a big one. Like, if you go on a date, do things you wouldn't normally do. Like, discuss Vietnamese American photography, for example, or the words engaging in certain stuff, or a museum. Short, nevertheless, indicates something long-lasting. Venus will meet Saturn in the sky, which is the love sign, but Saturn's got longevity here. So maybe invest in something besides just a person might help you get through this transit. Because I don't know. We're more attracted, when Venus is in Aquarius, we're more attracted to our brains than our bodies. So for that makes sense, because if somebody's more into like their body, how I was saying, like this is gonna be a big blow to like their ego or something. It's something like that, but I just feel like it's gonna hit a whole different way. But it's also one of those transits where people desire communication, talk, getting together. It can cause a lot of breakups too. Just FYI. Okay. Huh. It is what it is. Tis is what it is. And I don't really like working in front of a mirror. I'm not gonna lie. You're saying, yeah, like I'm okay, but it doesn't feel right. I just feel like there's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like portals. I don't. This transit's gonna make some people feel really fucking uncomfortable, guys. It's like looking in a mirror and it's like a wake up call. I'm gonna move to the floor because I want to be comfortable. Reading energy for you guys. And I'm not even really comfortable on the floor. But holy moly. She did her room with all her Christmas stuff and she did not vacuum, which is fine. Oh my God. These are cute. She's not using them anymore. I could put cards in there. I'm like, I shit. Huh. All right. I feel like there's just too much shit everywhere. And I do. I feel like I need space, and we literally just discussed that. So this is like a never-ending read. Come on, little feather. All right. Venus in Aquarius, apparently. Okay, so I can't really read the next few days because this is clearly Venus in Aquarius. So it's definitely going to impact the next few days. Come is telling me to change. I can't even find me live, so how do I change it? Wow, that's weird. Maybe I can do it from the channel, which typically doesn't let me. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me. It's like save for later, save to playlist, download. It's so freaking bizarre. You have to go to YouTube Studio to freaking do anything these days. And when I go to YouTube Studio and I go to live, I'm not even on. So that's a message there because it told me to change it. And I can't change it. And they know I can't change it. That's, geez, that feels a little harsh. So let's do, I mean, it's clearly going to affect the next couple days. So, I mean, it's 11/23, 1, 2, 3, so that's good. January 2nd. I don't know when it transits. Could already have transit. It's definitely in transit, or it could be later tonight. Let's just do this week. I'm not going to do it by days. Let's just do week 1 of this energy. Week 1 of Venus in Aquarius. All right, are we not choosing these cards? What's the deal? Week 1, Venus in Aquarius. Balance wanted to slide out, so we'll take it. To me, that's the yin and the yang, finding the balance between your masculine and feminine, which is, believe it or not, really hard for certain people to do, especially if we have superficial energy lingering. And then we have birth. Forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if that matters or not. So, but these do go back to back. I don't know if that matters, but it is back to back. So blessings could be next. In regards to balance, the lady in the picture consoles a man who is sad and lonely. The man's heart is full of unexpressed emotions, which at some point he's going to be no longer able to contain. The tears will flow and the healing will occur. Regardless of whether you are male or female, this card mirrors what is exactly energetically and emotionally inside of you. It represents your yang, masculine energy, and the healing that automatically occurs when you open your heart and allow your feelings to flow. There is no need to analyze anything. Simply release all you feel inside. If you feel like confiding in a trusted friend or a health professional, then do it. Journal writing is also very helpful and therapeutic. Start to make time for you. Be loving and gentle with yourself. This is your time to nurture yourself. So that's like a nice, it's like a nice Venus energy where it is about nurturing yourself. But it's probably because you haven't been. And you do have a lady consoling a man here that's sad and lonely. So the tears will flow and the healing occurs. Regardless if you're man or female, this card mirrors what is happening energetically and emotionally inside of you. We have birth, a spark of creativity, an inspired idea, a seed strikes fertile soil, and something beautiful is born. This card represents the birth of something new. It could be a new relationship, a new job, a new project. It may be completely just a new way of looking at life. It also starts off in the ambient phase of your life. Previously hidden talents emerge during this time. Following your intuition and inner guidance creates abundance on all levels. Again, it could be a spark of creativity, but the birth is something new this week. Again, a relationship, a job, a project, or just the way you're looking at life. So this energy coming in is to like really get you more to the authentic inner peace.
I gotta go back out.
Okay, yeah, I'm up here.
Bought these bills. Mom's new prescriptions on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
4 times a day. Swish it around, spit it out.
Okay.
5 mils at a time.
She do it yet? Or when she gets up?
She's kind of sleeping. She's out of it.
Okay. If she gets up before you get home, I'll do it.
I tried to get her to take a half of a tablet, the Ritalin.
Yeah.
It'll perk her up, make her feel better.
I know.
Like talking to the fucking paint on the wall.
I know.
Okay, I gotta go to shit.
Okay. My mom is not the easiest patient. And it's like, he knows I'm on YouTube. This is going to be a tough transit no matter if you're doing good, if you're sick, if you're healthy. Like, I'm telling you, like, so a lot of the Mercury is going to kick in too. You might be I almost said you might be consolidating a friendship. But consoling a friend. And if like that's not a thing, like with you consoling a friend, that's really in regards to yourself. Anything therapeutic, helping yourself, making time for you, being more loving, being more gentle. I just heard some of you guys might go into makeup. It could be makeup mode. It could be like literal makeup on your face. Things that make you go, But this does represent the yang masculine energy needing to be healed. And it literally occurs automatically when you open your heart and you let your feelings flow. So somebody's definitely been holding back how they feel about a person, place, or thing. And I don't think they're going to be able to hold back anymore. And it just pulled me to compassion. But remember we were talking about that the other day, like being compassionate with yourself. This could be, just be aware that we're going into this Venus transit, and this energy right here is more about finding the balance of both, but it's very strong masculine energy, which I can get with all the transits. Okay. But this card represents the birth of something new. So again, it could be a relationship, a job, or a project, or just the way you're looking at life. So there is going to be a balance in week 1. But I will tell you, I don't know if some of you think like this is just going to fall into place, and it's not. It needs to be put into place, and there needs to be effort on your end. This is the start of an abundant phase in your life. Previously hidden talents will emerge during this time. Follow your intuition and inner guidance to create abundance on all levels. So we've been getting that message off and on for weeks now, which is nice. So this week we have more talents coming into play. Let me see if it's willing to. Oh, we got the Council and the Wind. Let me see if it's willing to give me a card yet. Week 1, Aquarius and Venus, please. Ooh, thank you. So many are flipping. I don't know if it's one or the other. Let's see which one. There's when my pendulum bobs like that, you see it bobbing, is always when there's like a transit or certain energies around. It's the 46, which is a 9, and it is the Serpent. It's a 46 actually. Yeah, it's a 46. I said 49. What I meant to say is 9. Oh, the page won't open. It was stuck. That's weird. Okay. So the serpent is a life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewing. She offers us fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past ways that made her tired and shedding old skin, which again, back to the shower. Serpent comes to offer you forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. The invitation here is the serpent power of the Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace the mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience on life. Your passion, sexuality are being awakened, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sexual or sensual energies into beauty or in the original manifestation. Now the medicine. When you shed this gracefully, life will not strip away the giant drama. Indeed, that is something that you want to avoid. But use your energies to seduce others or allow yourself to be seduced, even by your own ideas. Okay, that's subliminal. Give me a second. Oh, do not use your energies to seduce. Okay, so that's okay. I said use your energy. I was going to say that makes no sense. So somebody's going to attempt to do that. So that's a little bit of a warning, because this is like, do not use these energies to seduce others or allow you to be seduced even by your own ideas. So heads up, because that, people who are superficial or they just, they want their own needs met might come at you in a less superficial way. So you feel like there's a shift. So this is tricky. But the bigger part here, though, is that the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. It's the fruit of the tree. It reminds us to shed the past that she's tired of holding, the old skin. The serpent right now in the Kundalini is stirring in your chakras and asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you've been attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience in life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening. Yes, it can be scary, but trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your central energies into beauty, to the original manifestation that it was. Okay? So, I do need you to be wary of the surrounding energy as well. I feel like it's also tricky because some of this energy, there's universal blessings coming in at the same time. So this might be easy to push away a blessing or a person without realizing it's part of your destiny. So this is going to be a tricky week in regards to some things here. I definitely feel like there was some type of entrapment with energy, person, place, or thing, where it's kind of like being set free, but it's like dark night of the soul, but doing your own dark night of the soul. But I can't help to think like there's an energy here that's going to want some type of assistance, which is making it a little harder for me to read and pinpoint because it really should just be all about you. So if it's in regards to other people, for me, it's more like it's the beauty of Aquarius. It's, you know, your persona, is how you project things, is the beauty, it's the compassion. I do feel like there needs to be forgiveness here, and there is forgiveness right here. I don't know in what sense. Forgiveness. Oh, it's the yin. That makes sense. That's the yin, that's the yang. But to me, it's yang. That makes sense why that was at the bottom and why I felt pulled. Okay. Queen Yin is the goddess of compassion and mercy, who walks with her fiery dragon on her feet, yet she consistently radiates love, compassion, and mercy towards all living things. Love is tamed by the dragon, which is following her devotion. When Kuan Yin has showed up in your reading today to offer you her assistance, a situation in your life is in need of healing. Forgiveness is essential if healing is to take place, yet remember that in forgiving, you are not condoling another person's action, but yet freeing yourself from the ongoing negativity of that attachment. To forgive is to set a prisoner free, and in turn, you release the real prisoner that was you. Okay. There's a message there, clearly, but let me pinpoint it a little better. Because to me, it's like to forgive is to set a prisoner free, and to turn to release the real prisoner was you. I feel like you've already done that. So this is another energy that's going to want your forgiveness. So this to me is somebody who wants closure. And they want closure to a shitty situation, but it's almost wanting a new beginning. So it's going to be challenging. This could be in reference to a family member, a friend, any type of partnership that we discussed. I feel like I got to go back into it. She consistently relates love and compassion and mercy towards living things. Love is tamed. It is not followed. It needs to be followed by devotion. If she showed up in your reading today, is to offer you assistance. There is absolutely a situation in your life that needs healing and forgiveness, and it's essential if healing is going to take place. So if this is in regards to another person, which it truly to me is, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, however this goes, okay? I don't think it's like an internal forgiveness. I feel like it's like an obvious forgiveness, like you know what it would be in regards to. Something where you probably don't want to forgive somebody. Because this doesn't seem like, all right, like it's obviously personal, but it's giving me the vibe of like you don't want to forgive somebody. So, which is going to make the situation a little tougher. Okay. Week 1, Venus in Aquarius. We have awakening. And we had that, we also had that awakening in the Serpent that wanted to make its way out. So I don't know if you abandoned somebody, a situation. Let's get one more. Week 1, Aquarius and Venus. Venus and Aquarius. Awakening, big dreams, recognition, abandoned, and return. This could be a turning to you. This could be you abandoning an idea. And with Mercury kicking in, that could be that spark of creativity, right? But it also can be linked to you abandoning a person, place, a thing, and you don't want to forgive. But again, it can be your own energy, and there's, again, literally something resurfacing. So to me, it's tangible. It's going to be like an obvious. So I'm going to read this energy as your best advice in regards to when I clarify the awakening, big dreams, recognition, abandoned, and return. I'm going to read it as it looks like mica. That's got to be a message for you. Mica helps us recognize flaws without self-condemnation. You're able to effectively address negative personality traits. After all, you can't change what you don't see, according to metaphysical beliefs. Mica is also used to reduce hostile or nervous energy. So if you have mica, you might want to use it. It also says it's stability, and it's got strength. It's a mineral, so it might be a good mineral to have around. But again, it can help you with the flaws. So you're able to effectively address negative traits. Again, it can be with you or somebody else. It could be the person you're dealing with and their negative traits. But it helps with hostile and nervous energy. So you could be hostile, they could be nervous. Because to me, you really don't want to forgive. And it's like the healthiest thing you can do right now, but you don't want to. It's going to help you heal. But I get it, because your conscious is like, no, I've already been healing. I'm healed. Like, you don't, this is somebody else's closure. But Spirit's asking you to hear it out. That's, to me, I'm telling you, it's an issue for you. It's going to be an issue for you. Hold on, I check on my mom. Hello. Okay, guys. So sorry. My mother decided she was going to wash her hair in the sink, and that was it. So, there's that. Sorry. I'm saying sorry, but like this, so it's somebody else's sorry. I do feel like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you guys here because it is. See, if I relate it to like a parent, family member, and then I relate it to like a past person, it's with family is tolerated because of certain conditions and medication and scenarios. Another person per se it's just maybe you feel like you just don't have time for it. It's just not necessary. Yeah, because this is somebody else's closure. You don't need closure. So this is going to be tough for you guys. I don't know if somebody's on medication here or they should be on medication. And I typically don't say that. I will tell you, my mother's medication makes her fucking cranky, her painkillers. Like, I just try to get like the root of her neck and she was just like, "You're getting me wet." And I'm just like, okay. And that's not her personality. That's what I mean by family and tolerating in certain situations. And now if this is family and you're tolerating in certain situations and there's not a health thing going on, or then that's different. That's more like, fuck you. Because you don't tolerate anything from anyone. So there, regardless of family or not, does that make sense? The only reason why my scenario is being tolerated is because of the condition. And cranking it's a medicine. Get what I'm saying? I know you guys know what I'm saying here. So, like, whatever happened is you got zero tolerance. Like, so I don't know, guys. This is a tough one because this is an awakening. Somebody now is like, wow, this is my person. But your feelings towards this is not the same. Will it feel reciprocated if there's authenticity here? Possibly. I guess it depends on how it goes down. Because this absolutely hands down feels like it's somebody else's closure. And you would be like, why the fuck would I even give you closure? And it's because you're already out of a situation. You've healed from a situation, but you haven't really healed. You healed enough to move forward in life, but you haven't really healed from the situation. Does that give that person an in? Absolutely not. Is it something where your bond can grow because of authenticity? You probably would have a shot. So, in regards to awakening, now how I want to read this, yep, that's where I was. I'm just going to kind of read it as like, what's next, best advice. I'm just going to read it like that. Tell me about awakening. So you're awakening to something. To me, it's the other energy awakening to something. Do I feel like it's going to be really hard for this person to engage? Absolutely. You have the Three of Wands, the Queen of Coin, and the Queen of Wands. I almost feel like that song just came to me, like, nothing compares to you. But here's the thing. This is an energy that was comparing. See, this is like all about Three of Wands, all about future. Your ships are in, something being aligned. You're the Queen of Wands and Queen of Coin energy. So to me, you're going to see something. But here's the thing. I can tell that this energy was comparing you. But see, I don't want to point out all these person's flaws, because it's just going to piss you off. So this would be stuff that you are already fully aware of. But this is like a wake-up call. You are going to see something differently. Is it also their wake-up call because they saw you differently? Absolutely. But this is going to be a tough one for you guys. Because this is an energy that compared you to other people, compared you like apples to oranges, and there was no need to compare because it's both fucking fruit. So there's definitely some anger there as well. This is somebody definitely waking up to how they treated you, all sorts of things. Tell me about big dream. To me, you could be getting dreams. This could be a dream. To me, this has a lot to do with your future. Needing to make a decision. Oh, it was reversed. High Priestess reversed with the Six of Swords. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's making a decision to reveal something. It's clearly going to happen. It's the energy. It's like a forced energy. It's just going to happen. This is telling me like being indecisive whether or not to speak up. Tell you what was happening. Like, it's just... I don't think you guys can be bothered. And then others of you, it's like, I know you want it to come around, but then it's that also means that there's two very different scenarios in two different time periods and where people are at. So this is going to be different for everybody, because for those who like wish for someone to return or this and that, like, you're going to be in a completely different energy than the ones that could fucking care less. But then that says a lot too, because there's hostility, resentment, but both lessons are very different. So this is tricky, because there's a lesson here for everybody. But this is moving forward. This is making the decision to move forward when things come into place. I don't like that High Priestess was reversed, though. I mean, in a way, it's a good thing, because it's coming out. The decision's been made to move forward, but the decision has been made to move forward with you without you being in that fucking decision. It's fucking arrogant in a way. Like, this is somebody who just expects like it's just gonna fall into fucking place. Like, so this is gonna be a tough fucking week with whoever you're dealing with, because it's actually infuriating energy that I'm picking up on in regards to how you feel about this. I mean, this could be somebody you were waiting for somebody for 6 fucking years to make a decision, or 6 months, or like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Like it's insane. It's like, okay. I mean, I'm hoping it's just spirit saying, look there's an alignment here and it's time to move forward. And you could choose to move forward with this person, or you can choose to move forward alone. But there is a forgiveness factor here. I just don't like that there's an energy here. It's going to boil down to how somebody communicates with you. I guess I'll just leave it at that, because that's really how it's going to boil down. Because then feelings can change. And it's not because the right choice of words or manipulation is called being honest and authentic and true to yourself, right? So it's like somebody breaking down their ego. Like somebody went through, tell me about recognition. Somebody went through a transformation while there was some type of separation, whether, friends, family, whatever it was for you. Yeah, 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Devil. Like, what the actual fuck? And then you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the King of Cups. So this is an energy that absolutely resisted the connection. Lots of fear. This is somebody who fears communicating. Probably because you already abandoned the situation. I mean, 7 of Swords and Devil can both be fear. That could also be karmic. But it could be linked to karmic in the sense of overcoming fear. I'm not really looking at it like addiction as of right now in regards to the read. It's more somebody is extremely fearful on coming back around. That's probably why I mean, this could be you too being fearful to talk to this energy as well, because there clearly was a connection. Connections just don't, connections fade, but there's clearly a bond that you had with somebody, but the connection is no longer there. So it could be your own fear on communicating with this person. But I will tell you, this looks like a scenario where you might want to hear somebody out. Try not to worry about your energy. Try not to worry about other things. If you hear somebody out and you can be open and forgiving, it doesn't mean you guys will end up together. To me, I'm trying to say, try not to worry about your energy, because this is something that's supposed to happen. This is something that's supposed to go down this week. It doesn't mean you'll end up together. You abandon it because some of you might be like, wow, this person probably worried about and even engaging. But it's almost like Spirit's giving you a freebie. So it's like you're not going to get caught up, if that makes sense. It's like a freebie. You're not going to get caught up in their energy. You're not going to get caught up in like allowing this energy to get you down. If that type of sense of feeling, then obviously like, okay, it's a freebie. I'm good. I can still go my way. I don't have like a incubus connection to me. I don't. Do I think you're going to let your guard down? I really don't know. Somebody would absolutely have to say the right type of stuff, and not in a manipulative way. Like when somebody's pure and authentic, your souls can relate. So if you don't feel that purity and authenticity, then be the fuck out. But see, this, what I'm being told is this is like, you don't even want to do this or have this conversation or go down that road again, because that's what that road was like. So, I mean, I don't blame you. And you might be thinking it's one particular person, and it might be someone completely else, where you got to come in and forgive, and then, the woman or the man of your dreams is right around the corner. Or this could be something that might work. To be determined. Abandoned. Tell me about abandoned. We have the Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Judgment. Yeah, this is somebody that you probably left behind. With the 4 of Coins, couldn't be bothered. 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands. There's boundaries. You definitely put boundaries up in regards to this energy. I don't think you're dealing with like a Virgo per se. This is just you abandoned this situation and you're following what your soul wants. This also could be saying abandon the fact that you're going to feel abandoned. There's so many messages here intertwining, trying to come through at one time. Because it can play one way and also play like another. Like it could be your fear of abandonment. It could be their fear of abandonment when they come back around and try to talk to you again, right? But that's not the type of message that wants to be portrayed here. So it's more, I've done in a few minutes. You need something? It's more follow your soul. This is more or less making a soul decision. And the Page of Cups can be forgiveness. So you've already abandoned, but it could be like abandon the idea, abandon like the past, like start fresh. But this is when the apology comes in or whatever this is, it's a soul decision. They're asking you to make a soul decision. The Hermit's all about following your soul, following the light, following a path, right? So this has to do with the apology, the communication, and asking you, what does your soul say in regards to this situation? Is your soul saying you can forgive, you can move forward, we'll leave the past in the past and we'll build a new future? Is your soul saying something doesn't feel right, but is it saying it doesn't feel right because of fear? I mean, whatever this is, take it slow because it's Mercury at the same time, guys, right? And then I just saw 12-12, so spiritual meaning of 12-12. It's a message of your guardian angels. Your thoughts are like seeds and you're planting in the soil. Therefore, it's important to keep your thoughts on positivity when it comes to positive outcomes and harmony. It's saying to share the love and positive energies, family, friends, domestic conditions. It appears, when the 12-12 appears, it's an experience that you think about in ways that can enhance your home, what you're attracted to, going after your dreams. It's associated with new beginnings, but it's really the power of your thoughts. It's a vibrational energy coming from divine source. So like whatever this is definitely some type of divine timing. So listen to your soul, which is important, I don't think you're going to have compassion towards this person, and I think they fear that. So I don't know what went down between you guys, but to me, you are a very compassionate person, especially if you're a spiritual. Did you lose a, the a type of compassion towards this person for what they probably put you through, or your own thoughts? Yeah, because I feel like you guys, I feel like the vibe I'm getting here is like you don't want to have compassion towards this person because it's almost like it justifies what happened. So it is a little bit of a struggle because it's like, yeah, that's just got to be it. Like you don't want to have compassion towards this person because of the outcome of because of what you experienced with them or somebody else or something previous. It's what you experienced, and what you experience is with this what you just experienced with this person was just complete bullshit. There was plenty of fucking neglect because a spiritual just does not leave situations. So I know exactly what this is like. So I mean, this comes my way. It's going to be a struggle bus for me too. I'm not going to lie. It's a fucking given that I would struggle with this because me personally, don't have compassion for people who make shitty fucking decisions when I'm in your fucking life and you gave it zero fucking consideration on how I would feel. I don't got time for that. Do people change? Yep. Did they allow fear to hold them back? Yep. But it was so much more than that because, again, we don't have time for that. So this is a situation that's been dead and gone in your eyes. And somebody wants forgiveness. Can it help you move forward? It can. I think you even getting involved in this type of conversation, it's just, and if it's like something previous that went down from something else, this is just pent up energy from like the escalator ride we talked about previously in the last month, like getting the wrath of who you are because of something that happened beforehand and somebody kind of betrayed and projected the same type of energy, and it's like, okay, off with your head, right? So like I said, like this could be multiple scenarios. Tell me about return. I mean, if it's true and authentic at the end of the day, the feelings that you feel that are being held now through resentment will fade away. This is tough, but there's also an alignment. Tell me about return. Return. But it could be a realignment in regards where this is needed in order for you to move forward. Yeah, the Tower and the Lovers. So a pretty important fucking relationship you had with somebody. 4 coin, 4 swords, 7 of swords, 7 of coin. Do I invest in this situation again? Don't really want it. The 4 of coins is like, do I really want this again? Like this is meditate and go within in regards to where it is you're really going to invest time and energy here. Because with the Tower, like I said, you're not going to want to invest jack shit. Been there, done that. But it's asking you before you make this decision on whether you invest in the friendship or rekindling or this and that. Like, it's just asking you to carefully consider. And this Tower seems more of like a good thing, but you got Strength at the bottom of the deck because it's, you were dealing with a toxic energy. Your last interaction with whomever this is was not good. Because you look at it as devil energy, you look at it as toxic, you look at it as karmic. And it was. But I will tell you, this energy did not want balance. This is energy of like, not necessarily my way, but like just keeping things from you, but like whether they had a lot going on or not, like, don't we fucking all? So this is somebody who just made a lot of fucking excuses for a lot of things, guys. And I do feel with this tower, the way they come at you is shocking. It's out of the blue. Like, for some of you, it's out of the blue. Others of you, it's not really out of the blue. When you're spiritual and you carry, the light, when someone's no longer in your life, they're gonna feel that light being taken away. I've had this conversation. It feels dark, you know. But they dimmed your light. So why give somebody a glimpse of your light again when all they did is dim it? So good fucking luck here. Good fucking luck with this one. Cause is it a shock? It could be. Or it's just sudden. I don't think it's really out of the blue because again, like when you take light away, it gets dark. Like, but you're probably like, yep, well, whatever. Like you get what you get. Like it's yeah, good luck here. Like this is good luck. Good luck to me. Good luck to you, whoever this is coming into, because this is definitely like I have no idea who that is. But this is definitely like could be suspenseful. To me, you just didn't see it coming, but you did see it coming, if that makes sense. But now it's like you can care less if it comes in. So it's tough. Because it boils down to resisting, it boils down to pent up energy, it boils down to pent up resentment. And you feel better off without this energy. So, do I think this person has a lot of work in front of them to kind of get through to you? Yeah. But if somebody puts the effort in to show you that, they really want to make something right, then it's not a bad thing to like engage. It just depends on how you're going to perceive it. It really depends on someone's honesty, guys, is what this boils down to. Because somebody's honesty can change the outlook of this situation just like that. But this is probably something that you already expected to happen and never did. So I know exactly what this is like pretty much saying. But I also know with authenticity and honesty, it might be worth exploring. And again, this could be the lovers, guys. That's not always a person you've been intimate with. It can be a best friend that you're no longer talking to. It was just a divine best friend soul connection. You guys got into a fight. Could be a family member. It's in regards to partnerships. So is an Aquarius. So isn't Venus. So this energy is coming in. Do I see a messenger here? I kind of see a messenger. Yes, communication. Yeah, so some of you for sure, like this week, some of it this week is definitely coming in. Others of you, which might just be a different week, it really just depends on certain alignments. Okay. So it was a good reading. It's definitely like a tougher scenario for some of you. Others of you, it could be like your own epiphany, rebirth. It could be somebody new coming into your life, and it's not somebody in particular from your past per se, but it brings back feelings. There's some type of projected energy, almost like, so in the sense of it's somebody brand new, it's like a projected energy of something from like a past energy where you're like, no, it's definitely something like that. Let's get an overall message with this deck real quick. Overall message for the week in regards to this scenario. Venus and Aquarius. Overall message. Dreams. I've been having dreams, and dreams did come out. Big dreams. Big dreams. All right, dreams. Again, yeah, waves of healing energy through you as you sleep, subconsciously restoring balance and healing unresolved emotional issues. An issue with most probably stems from a past life as being processed and healed in dream state. You may not be aware of the issue that impacts negatively in your life. It manifests through unplanned negative feelings, self-doubt, and irritated fear, irrational fear. The good news is that there's nothing you need to do. Just be patient, allow the process without trying to make sense of it. Trust, for you will soon be free of negativity that has often sabotaged a process along the way in the past. A brighter, more confident you will soon surface. So this is massive healing, whether it's somebody who actually comes in and you guys heal together, or the conversation heals a certain situation. This could be, again, you healing in your dreams without you really knowing it. I know we're transcending our past karma. Majority of it's been transcended. Gifts are also coming in. Dreams are talking to you. Go after your dreams. But it's so much healing energy in regards to this week. Look at all my breakaways. Look how clear my breakaways are. I mean, there's some negativity that you don't even realize. Just be patient, allow the process to unfold without trying to make sense of it, like I said. Because it's a soul decision that needs to be made, which is tough. It's going to be a tough week in regards to whether or not you feel like you're making the right decisions in regards to opening a can of worms again, because it's almost like opening Pandora's box. Which is like opening a can of worms, or too many hands in the cookie jar. So I wish you luck. I wish me luck. I wish you guys luck. I wish everybody luck in regards to this scenario. So it is what it is. All right. I will see you at some point, guys. I'll see you at some point. Right now, there's so much going on. I got to make quiche and all sorts of stuff. Love you too. Bye, guys.